every day, all day. Ain't no way boys can stop.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, P.A., do you remember when the conversation was, you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1.
Well, good luck trying to keep Kevin Durant from making this shot. He feels like he can get it off at any time.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Edwards. There's the triple, and DiVincenzo with a basket on the assist from Edwards.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Şengün finds Durant. Here's Okogie. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group. The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
On the wing, Durant. McDaniels covering. Here's Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Smith passes to Durant. 3-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
McDaniels against Durant. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Edwards. Sends it home from 3-point land. Edwards has got 5 points.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Smith against Randall. Thompson left side, inside, and stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite 2-way player.
And Houston making a change here. Shepard's checked in.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. So a moment now to see the story from Alperen Şengün.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
And here's Shepard for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Randall finds Edwards. From the arc. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Rockets trail by 7. Smith with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Smith passes to Şengün. Drops in the 3. Şengün's got his second bucket on the night.
They're calmly knocking it down. Şengün looks zen-like at times.
Outside McDaniels. Kicked it out of midair. the wing, Durant. Over McDaniels. Durant's shot is off. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Randall, the pass to Edwards. From deep three-point land. Minnesota again missing. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Şengün. And stolen by Edwards. Randall outside for 3. DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Shepherd for 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
From deep. McDaniels, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Shepherd, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 4. And Gobert with a block.
Boy, you have to be careful. If Gobert is in the zip code, folks, this is a great shot blocker.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. They trail by 6. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
To halt the run, Adams. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer! Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. It's Minnesota up 7 and back to the If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Clark in at the small forward position. Here's the floater. 5 to shoot. Pass to Adams. There's Davison. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Doris, something everybody likes about Naz Reid is his energy. It's infectious.
This is why the fans love him. And what I admire most about Naz, yes, he's been effective off the bench. He's been able to fit into any lineup. Every year the coaching staff comes in and says, I'm not sure where he fits, and Naz finds a way to carve out a role. Big jelly in the house.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. It's stolen. Outside Tate. Here's Davison. It's Şengün, high post, working on Reed. Şengün passes to Davison. 5 on the clock. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
Here's Dillingham. Still no points. For 3, Randall. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Houston making some changes. Durant comes in for Tate, and it's Thompson in for Davison. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Here's Edwards. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And it's Shepherd missing.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Randall with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. The putback. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Minnesota leading by 10. Outside Conley. Randall, the pass to Reed. Şengün against Randall. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a three-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
Pass to Durant. Shakes him. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Man, good whistle there.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this game. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Shepherd. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Randall. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, it's going to be a very tough one for them. They'll need to be playing at their peak if they're going to steal the win.
Smith outside. Back to Thompson. Pass to Adams. On the wing, Durant. McDaniels covering. Durant's shot is off.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Shot is good by Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Rockets, number 1.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When a shot goes up, this team takes a game rebounding approach to tracking down their boards. This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards has got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Durant. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. The 3, Smith. Not going to go that time.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. McDaniels from long range. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch. Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Edwards. Smith with the rebound.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise, and this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games.
Okay, let's go back to the first half of our featured game. Anthony Edwards, guys, how about his performance? Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Thompson, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Back to Edwards. 19-footer. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Smith's got 5 points.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Rockets trail by 17. And here's Durant. 12 points for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
About a minute played here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's an 18-point game. Now Şengün. Back to Thompson. And stolen by Edwards. Randle inside. And Houston is shooting around 50% in the game so far. Pass to Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. Edwards for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Şengün, the screen. Here's Okogie. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Hey guys, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. Şengün with it. He's got 11. Left side, Durant. 6 to shoot. 4-3. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Edwards with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Edwards can't hit.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Here's Durant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Durant. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Randle deciding where to go with it. And here's Edwards, defended by Thompson. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Randle's got his 4th assist with that last one. Up top, Şengün. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy, and he knows how to get a call.
Steven Adams checked in for Smith. And then for Minnesota, Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Randle. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Rockets trail by 16. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Shepard. He has 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. They get it again. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
So for the Rockets, Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Tate comes in for Durant. Crawford comes in for Thompson. And then for Minnesota, Miller's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Reid passes to Conley. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Tate. Houston working the ball around to the wing, right side. Green with a screen on Conley. And here's Shepard for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Shepard's got 6 here in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Count that one.
Well, the high percentage opportunity. Naz Reid on the inside.
Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Adams. Tate against Clark. Back to Tate. Here's Shepard. He's got 9. Green, a screen. And it's Shepard missing. Outside Reid. Miller, the pass to Reid. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reid at center. Mike Conley out there with Dillingham. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota leading by 13. Now here's Conley. Pass to Randall. The three-pointer off the mark. Outside Holiday. Şengün, the screen. To the inside. Reid brings the double. Şengün passes to Adams. And here's Tate outside. Reid with the rebound. Reid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Randall inside. He's against Tate. Randall, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's Adams. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Boy, Naz Reid giving you a high level of rim protection right there.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Shannon. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Adams. Here's Shepard. Durant for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Reed's got rebound number 8 now to the middle. Hey, great communication on the lob.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Adams. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Durant. Fires from deep. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that one's good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now Tate. On the wing, Durant. The 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Julius Randle.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. This percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Randle! He's off from 3. Rockets trail by 17. Now Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Durant.
2 minutes.
Thompson with a screen. No good from 3.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Looking to close things out, that might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Durant. Yes, it's good! And so Randle will bring it up for Minnesota.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Smith. Tate's checked in for Okogie. And it's Shepard in for Thompson.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Pass to Shepard. There's the 3. McDaniels with the rebound. So it's Minnesota now. Here's Edwards. No luck on that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the basket is good. Outside Edwards. Edwards is doubled. Now Gobert. Here's Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one falls.
Anthony Edwards.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now, time for our player of the game, Julius Randle.